Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 50 of the God Hears Her devotional. This morning's passage is in Habakkuk chapter 1, verses 2 through 11. So if y'all are ready, let's get started. And the word says, "How long, Lord, must I call for help, but you do not listen, or cry out to you violence, but you do not save? Why do you make me look at injustice? Why do you tolerate wrongdoing, destruction, and violence before me? There is strife and conflict abounds. Therefore the law is paralyzed, and justice never prevails. The wicked hem in the righteous, so that justice is perverted. Look at the nations and watch, and be utterly amazed. For I am going to do something in your days that you would not believe. I am raising up the Babylonians, that ruthless and impetuous people who sweep across the whole earth to seize dwellings not on their own. They are a feared and dreaded people. They are the law to themselves and promote their own honor. Their horses are swifter than leopards, fiercer than wolves at dusk. Their cavalry gallops headlong. Their horsemen come from afar. They fly like an eagle swooping to devour. They all come intent on violence. Their hordes advance like a desert wind and gather prisoners like sand. They mock kings and scoff at rulers. They laugh at all fortified cities. By building earthen ramps, they capture them. Then they sweep past like the wind and go on. Guilty people whose own strength is their God." One second while I prepare the scripture summary, please. Our scripture summary this morning actually comes from a different section of the book. It's Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. I wrote down, "The next season of your life is everything you prayed for. Don't be afraid of your own joy and happiness." First off, I'd like to say that when I read the previous passage already, I guess there was already a scripture summary from when we read it in our last devotional, so that's the clarification there. And as far as this morning's scripture summary passage, I'm not saying that I'm ungrateful and not thankful for everything I have. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is, while I am extremely thankful and grateful for everything that the Lord's blessed me with in the past, perfect example would be living on my own and being able to perform basic needs for myself, as well as finding my own happiness within my season of solitude. While I am eternally grateful for the small things that have added up to the big things. He's saying for me not to take this next season of life for granted, because there's a lot of fun things happening and he doesn't want me to miss out on any of them. By fun things, I mean new adventures, both good and bad things, because as we all know, life is not always unicorns and rainbows, but we try to make the best of the situations that we have. But that does not mean that I'm not grateful for the previous seasons that I've prayed for. It just means that in this next season of life, I am allowed to find happiness and joy with whatever happens. But also not to dwell on the past, which I am working on. It's not as easy as people make it out to be, but in life, nothing that you pray for ever comes easy to you. So just keep going and things will work out how they're supposed to. And I guess that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be on the lookout for some very fun footage in the next couple of days, as my family and I are headed to the La Cantera Hotel for my family's summer conference. We are leaving on Wednesday, so be on the lookout for some of that fun footage as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.